If you stop posting for 30 days, what would happen? What would break? And I'm not asking that hypothetically because I just did it. I just took a full month off, actually 34 days. And within that time, I didn't post one time. I wasn't feeding the algorithm. I wasn't scrambling just to stay visible. And guess what happened? My business didn't break. Revenue didn't disappear. Leads didn't shut off. Nothing collapsed. And that's when it all clicked for me. Most people aren't building businesses. They're just building something that needs constant feeding just to stay alive. If your income requires your daily presence, then that's not leverage, that's dependency. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll most likely just end up being like one of those creators that thought that they ditched the 9 to 5 when they actually just rebuilt it with content. And they're actually feeling the same pressure, the same anxiety, the same if I don't show up, I don't get paid loop. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you may just get caught up in that same old loop. And the algorithm may become your new boss. But if you step away for even 1 second from your business and everything starts to wobble, then you have a design problem. And that's what we're fixing in this video. But first we have to start off with the lie that got everybody here in the first place. And that lie is that more content equals more money. So people respond by posting more and hopping on every single trend. They share more, and they do whatever the platform rewards this week. And they're only thinking of the now. They're only thinking of the today. They're only thinking of how can I get a view today. They're never thinking of tomorrow. They're never thinking of next week. They're never thinking of next month, next year, 2 years from now. They're not thinking long term. Everything's in the now. So they have a lot of unstrategized, cloudy, unclear effort. But effort isn't rewarded. Clarity is rewarded. And when you post more without clarity, what actually happens is that your message gets diluted. You confuse the algorithm, you attract the wrong attention instead of the right buyers, and at some point you just end up burning out. It's inevitable. If posting way more worked the way that everybody claims that it did, then everybody will be rich. But as you can obviously see, they're not. So look, there's 2 questions that run everything, and every platform runs on these same 2 questions. So first, who are you trying to reach? And what do you want to be known for? Everything on any platform just comes down to these 2 questions. And if your content doesn't answer these clearly, consistently, and repeatedly, then the algorithm doesn't know where to place you. And when the algorithm's confused, you start to think that something's wrong with you. You start to believe those limiting beliefs that you place on yourself, and you think that you're not good enough or you're not the expert that you believe that you need to be yet, when in actuality, you don't need to be an expert to be successful online. And all of the people that you perceive to be experts are only the perceived experts because they publicly teach. So think about that. People don't teach because they're experts. They become experts because they teach. But that's a whole lesson for another story. Or what a lot of people seem to be thinking is that the algorithm is suppressing them or they're shadow banned. It's like, no, the algorithm just doesn't know who it is that you're attempting to reach and what it is that you're trying to be known for. That's all that it comes down to. That's it. It's pretty simple. But when you start questioning yourself, you start to force content and you start to create content that you think will perform instead of making content that will convert. And then you start making bad content. But when I say bad content, I'm not talking about like it's actually bad content. I'm talking about you start to make badly positioned content because everything is about positioning. And a lot of times people need to just reframe their positioning and actually post less. And posting less doesn't mean disappearing, although it was very, very peaceful when I disappeared from making content for 34 days and was just sitting on my couch, eating my favorite snacks, catching up on shows and binge watching stuff and just being lazy and fat for 34 straight days. That was nice, but posting less, it doesn't mean disappearing. It means posting with intention, and every piece of content should fall into 3 buckets. So over here, we have your value content. Now, value content actually helps your buyer solve a real problem. And if you're thinking like a contentpreneur, what is it that people are actually buying? People are simply just buying solutions to problems. So if you can show yourself repeatedly showing up as a trusted authority that has the solution to these problems that your target customer is going through, then they're going to start to trust you. And we're living in a trust economy right now. So with value content, you don't want to have any generic tips. No recycled quotes, just actionable insight. Now, the second bucket we have here is going to be your story content, right? Who are you and what do you do? What shaped your perspective? What have you been through? What do you believe that most people don't? Who or what is your enemy, and what's the story behind why that's your enemy, right? Something that is a key in storytelling is that most good stories have some type of enemy. And when you identify who your enemy is to your audience, what's the story behind why you feel that way? But the great things about stories and storytelling is that stories connect with people and trust lives there, and that helps build trust. And again, we're living in a trust economy right now. And then the third bucket is going to be your call to action content. So this is going to be your content that says, this is what I sell, this is who I'm for, this is what to do next. And a lot of people, they struggle with this. And I'm like, yo, if you never tell anybody that you have something to sell, then nobody will ever buy what you have to sell. Like if you never mention that you have an offer, don't be confused when nobody buys. But the hardest truth that a lot of people don't realize is that any content, social media, all this stuff, it doesn't fit businesses, but what it does is that it amplifies them. So if your offer is weak, then more traffic is only going to make it worse. If your message is unclear, then more content, it just spreads confusion faster. If your product sucks, then congratulations, because more people are about to find out about your sucky product. Like, marketing is not the first domino, the offer is. And if you feel as if you have to perform for all these algorithms just to sell, then you don't have a marketing problem, you have an offer problem. And look, let me give you some proof behind what I'm saying, and this isn't anything to flex, I'm just telling you what it is. So I started off this video saying that I took a month off. And when I took that month off, something really, really important happened. I pretty much just proved myself to be right from what I pretty much already knew. But just seeing it happen in real time, it just gave me so much more confidence with what I'm doing right now. Because the content that kept on bringing in leads and sales, it wasn't new. It was old stuff. It was videos that I posted literally months and years ago. Videos built for search, not applause. Videos that are rooted in having an actual solution to the problems that people are searching for the answers for every single day. Evergreen content that's going to be just as good today as it will be in 24 months. And that's when I realized that the goal isn't momentum, the goal is durability. You don't want content that spikes, you want content that keeps on working even while you're gone. And that's the difference between social media and YouTube. Because YouTube is a true digital asset where you can carve out your own lane for a long time if you focus on making evergreen content. So look, most platforms demand your presence, and YouTube rewards absence. And I know that may sound crazy, but just hear me out. Look, Instagram is a feed. TikTok is a feed. LinkedIn is a feed. Facebook is a feed. They all are feeds. Whereas YouTube is a library. One good video can rank, convert, bring in leads, build trust, and get sales for years. Now, for content creators, that doesn't make sense in their creator logic. But for contentpreneurs, that makes perfect sense in business logic. If you're a contentpreneur, you don't need more posts on every single social media platform and every new thing that pops up. You just need content that sells for you without you babysitting it every day. And that's the real scoreboard. Look, likes don't matter, views don't matter, followers don't matter. What actually matters is going to be retention. So, are people actually staying? Your click-through rate, which means, are people actually clicking? All right? Are you making content that is desirable? Your click-through rate it tells you if you're making stuff that people want to see. And then your retention is giving you proof that you're making good videos because people are actually choosing to stay and watch and consume that video. And the most important thing that matters after those is actually going to be your dollar per view. I would much rather you worry about your dollar per view than how many views that you're getting. Because a lot of these people out here just worried about getting views, which is just a vanity metric, but they're not really focused on driving the traffic from their views to their actual business or to the back end. They really got this stuff messed up out there. And I'm telling you, if you're trying to just make money off of getting as many views as possible, you would have to go viral. I'm just being straight up. That shit's hard. I don't have any viral videos, but I do have a nice little business that I enjoy running, that I have fun doing each and every single day, each and every single week, to whereas I wake up when I want to wake up and I do what I want to do on my own time every single day. It's pretty cool. I don't have to go viral for that, but I just have to be focused on getting the right views. And that's a contentpreneur mind frame. Like, if 800 views makes you $2,000, then cool, you're winning. But if 50,000 views makes you nothing, then you're just hosting a free event. Depth beats width, and authority beats popularity every time. So let me ask you again. If you stop posting for 30 days, what would happen? Would your business break? Would leads automatically stop? Would sales go to zero overnight? Would you lose your confidence? Would you be super scared of like, oh, what is gonna happen if I don't do anything in these 30 days? If anything like that might happen, then the solution isn't to post harder. The solution is a better offer with clear positioning. Then you pair that with authority content and a system that compounds. Less noise, more intention. Build something that survives your absence. And if you want help building that, the offers, the content, the YouTube system that turns videos into buyers just like all them, then go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Crowded at the Top community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. So if you're tired of guessing and tired of posting into the void, come on and join us. Sure, you have a swell time. And go ahead and check out this video right here about how to build a complete system around your YouTube to whereas it can work for you every single day, so you can get some of your time back. It's Crowded at the Top.